This is going to explain how your brain functions and how cocaine affects it. The process of neuron transmission. Dendrites at the end of the neurons, which receives messages from the other neurons. Axon does the opposite, carries the messages to the neurons. The terminal button sends messages to other neurons in one direction, beginning with the dendrites, body cells, and then the axon. Neuron fire is resting state for the neurons, causing them to become positive triggers and removing the negative ions. Mirror neutrons fire when reflecting one another's neurons' behavior. The synapse considered the bridge between two neurons. The axon uses the synapse to receive messages. When it reaches the terminal bottom, it is called a neuron transmission. This is the same chemical carries the messages across the synapse at the end of each neuron that is being received. If the messages are unfit or affected, it will not communicate or send. They have to be perfect for communication. Now that we talked about how the brain works and the process on the neurons, let's talk about how drugs affect it, especially cocaine. Glutamine is a neuron that weakens the connection between the neurons. Dopamine is combines to the transporter, which causes the waste. Dopamine is built up from the simplex. The euphoria is created when a signal is provided by the buildup of cocaine and waste of the dopamine. First, the signal is the GABA neuron fire. The signal sent to other neurons beginning to die out is cause more negative ions to be sent out. Impulses are sudden urges or desire to do the drug. Also, endorphins are created, and it's a feeling you get a pleasure to cocaine. In this slide, we're going to explain how doing cocaine affects your transmitters in your brain. For instance, your reward pathway, which is a signal your brain gets from pleasure, is affected. So you're most likely to get addicted to cocaine faster because your brain's going to basically tell you that you need it. And from doing cocaine, it affects your sleeping and eating, your thinking. Everything is altered from the drug. And to add, your brain cells or your nerve cells die twice the time faster than they normally would. And your motor skills are also damaged, like speech, balance, and more. Now we're going to talk about the most effective parts of our brain from cocaine. The limbic system deals with our emotions and our memories. Dopamine combined with cocaine is built up, which causes euphoria to develop. As a result, it is a neurotransmitter that sends chemical messages through our brain. Euphoria sends pleasure waves to our brain. Pleasurable memories are created in our mind, which causes impulses and cravings, which addiction comes from. Associated areas such as memory and speech are rapidly affected, which the nerve cells are reducing. Now let's talk about behavioral results while on cocaine. So you're very aggressive and violent. You're rapidly thinking and irritated. Also, while in addiction, you might steal money from loved ones just to get more drugs because your body is telling you that you need the drug, or your brain is telling you. You develop mental disorders such as anxiety or paranoia while doing the drug. Overall, cocaine is not the way to go. Cocaine is a bad drug. Here are some more websites for more information about cocaine and the effects of it. Thank you very much. Have a good day.